Hello, hello! Yum, 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 yum. I'm running out of food. Welcome back to the ATuin server. This is Zzar. And those are squids. There are many of them right now because no one else is on at the moment. I've been digging, and that's not really the focus of this episode, but I want to show you what I've dug out since the last one. Last one, I'll gladly admit, was not the most content-rich episode, but this one hopefully will be. So let's have a look down there. Whoa. All the squids, and we're down in our collection spot. And you've seen all this before. We did that last episode. The ink funnel. That did work, didn't it? I did like what we discovered in the last episode. We put those extra glass blocks in all the corners, like you can see here on top of the glowstones, to make sure that items are actually finding their way there. Let's just check those out and see that it works. I did it in all the corners all the way up. It should not be a problem anymore. Yep, it works. Let's follow it one more. Dum dee dum dee dum. And it continues along. Alright. Cool. So after that I've been digging out under here in a square pattern for some reason. I don't know why. That's just what I had. So it looks a bit shabby now, but this is just going to be a machine room basically eventually. Probably a little bit deeper too. I just wanted to get this digging done because I wasn't really sure what to spend my time on at the moment. So that's it. We'll use this later. Enough about the squid farming for now though. We've spent more than sufficient amounts of time on that. What I wanted to do today, or at least get started on, is, well, this also has to do with, I still don't have access to, we don't use the snapshot on this server, so I don't have all the redstone things that I need in the bottom of the squid farm there. But Steve was here. Actually, I saw another sign from him. I might have eaten a few squids. That sounds delicious. Well, so anyway, I don't have access to hoppers and everything, and I did briefly, while I was on vacation just now, I did briefly download it to a laptop that a friend of mine brought, just so I could check out some things, and I'm loving it. I think it will be really cool. But since we don't, oh crap, prison. There we go. Since we don't have access to that, we're going to work on more preparation for that to come out. And what the? Oh, never mind. What I think, from my brief look at the snapshot, I think that I'm going to require a lot of iron, and by that you've probably figured out where I'm going with this. All those hoppers and everything really in that update requires a lot of iron and redstone, but iron more than the game has required iron until now. So we need an iron farm, and my plan has all the time been that we should have like mob towers on the outside of the base, and we'll still do that, but that is not really as urgent as what happened over there. Enderman probably. Yeah. So the mob towers and everything is not as urgent to get that yet. What is urgent is to get a collection of iron before the redstone update. So we'll start working on that, and I think we're probably going to have like 2 mob towers and 2 iron farms. So basically iron farms here and on the other side, and mob towers on that side and that side. I think that'll be cool, and then we'll do whatever after that. There's no villagers nearby here, so there's no problem with them intersecting or destroying each other. I've been reading up and looking up, mostly from, Doc M's iron farm design. It seems to really be the only one that is trustworthy out there. I saw there was some other ones that sort of stacks villages on top of each other, but it's kind of unstable, and it probably breaks as soon as you unload the chunks for an extended amount of time. So I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to use docks. I might actually do a tutorial after we've done these episodes where we built it. I might do a tutorial containing all the specifics and a very short, very short video. Yeah, I know, me, right? But still, because Doc's tutorial is like somewhere between 40 and 50 minutes to get all the information, and they're like the shortest videos I could find on the subject was still nearly 40 minutes. And I think like all the basic information can be done in like 3 to 5 minutes, really. So just to save people from looking up all that stuff, I'd probably do that, because I wrote everything down as I was watching the video now for like the 5th time. I've been doing that many times. Anyways, let's get started. I think we'll have the mob farms on the sides, yeah, and then actually no, mob farms front and back. What's that? A pig. Okay. um, and iron farms on the sides, just because the height of the terrain matters a little for the iron farm, but not really for the mob farms, because those I can dig down into the ground. And my idea is this. I have this collection system down here already for the squids, right? So how about I just, like, instead of making a killing mechanism XP thing on top there, I basically just do tubes spitting iron into this pool here and just pick it up with hoppers underneath, because I can easily sort out some, like so far there's only ink sacs coming down here. I can have some roses and iron bars as well. Oh, and look at, or what's it called, something, behold, there's slime chunks down here too, which is good. So we can have multiple things coming in here. Probably we'll have slimes at one point as well being collected down here somehow. And maybe also mob loot, we'll see. Before we get started though, man oh man how I have been going through a lot of diamond lately. These are all almost broken. But what I wanted to do, this is fortune 3, that's all I really need. I was mining a little bit before, after I stole 6 diamonds from Alex to repair my stuff. So I was mining some things and I found a little bit of diamond at least. So this is 11. I found some redstone. And yeah, that's really all I want to. Maybe lapis. No, this'll do. Just want to destroy these things, see how much we can get out of it. Let's see. So, because I've never really done this, I never really silk touched things when I mine, but I felt I had to this time. 1 stack of redstone ore. Let's do the diamonds first. Where's a safe place to do it? This should be fairly safe. Dun. That's 11 blocks of diamond. Let's use the correct pick. Fortune 3, that's the highest fortune you can get. I don't think there's anything else you can do to maximize output. So 11 turns into, let's see, done. That's not really that much. There's only 2. There's on average 2. That's kind of, I was thinking the average would be 3 with when you have fortune 3, but oh well. Let's do the same test with the redstone, because here I have 64. I'll just place all that. Okay, 64 blocks, fortune 3, so I would have 128 if it's the same ratio. Actually no, that's not correct, because these usually drops more. Let's see. I can level up quite a bit on this, I guess. Dun, dun, dun. I don't really have anything to narrate during this. And well, it's more than 2 on average with this at least. I wonder, is there some other, like, is there a potion or buff or of some kind that you can use to further increase yield? I'm kind of dumb when it comes to those kind of things. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's okay. So that's 6 on average. With weird that I didn't get more diamonds. Anyways, I just wanted to check that out. I I have so much crap from digging these holes now. It's just temporary storage chests everywhere. They're all full. But now I'm going to go collect some sand, which is going to be our main building material, and let's get started. Righto! Well, so I'm not entirely sure on the decorative part of this, so we're just going to build the foundation of it and then just put decorations outside, I guess. That'll be our strategy. There we go. And we can build the first one over here, I think. So important thing with these guys is the villages that we're creating, basically. Then they shouldn't, interfere with each other. And the way to do that is that the center of each village has to be 85 blocks apart. And DocM's design is a 20 by 20 platform, which means that you need 65 blocks in between, which is not a problem because it's 80 blocks from here to the other side. 80 blocks, so we can just start building here. It doesn't matter if it's further between, of course, so we'll just use this. I'm going to do this in small pieces so you don't have to watch me place blocks, and check back for the next update. Alright, update. I built it about this high. It's 6. The floor here is, there's 6 blocks of air in between that and there, because underneath here is going to be a 3-high transport tube for the golems. And I also want to have 3 air blocks above my head when I walk underneath that transport tube, so that's why the height of it. A little bit out for no apparent reason, really. So this is 20 by 20. Then we go ahead and we make a wall, which is supposed to be 3 high. Oh, did I use different ones? Anyway, so I might have. I need to check from down here if I used the correct ones. The same ones on that side. I love Optifine. It looks like it's correct. I might have used some other type of block in the middle, but nope, that's more or less correct, it seems. Yep. Okay, so actually I think there's no need to make it that simplistic already, I guess. We can decorate a little already. So my idea was, and I mean, this is no huge thing or anything, but simple way to make a little detail to it this early on could be to do half slabs on this height, because it's not like there's going to be any items or anything here. We can do it like this, and it might not even actually need anything here, but well, actually we do. So let's do it like this around the whole place. That will be a 3-high wall. Something like this. Don't mind the dirt, that was just me measuring things up. I can remove that again. One thing that I'm not sure how important it really is, but it's supposed to be some lighting in here, and the way I did it now kind of minimizes the lighting. I saw the way Doc did it was he put basically lights all over the place here, but I can't do that with the half slabs. So I'm thinking I could put glowstone some places, like in the floor. But I'm not sure. Okay, Reggie. I'm not sure whether they spawn in air or if the material on the floor matters, like at all. I don't know. I have to read up on that. You know what? I'm just going to presume it doesn't really matter if I take up some spawn spaces with that. And I don't actually think they spawn on the floor either, because it's covered by water. They shouldn't be able to spawn in water anyway, because there's going to be a water flow here. But what we're going to do is, in order to minimize the amount of glowstone we need, I'm just going to, because it's going to be 2 floors, just going to put glowstone in the middle one, so it will light up both up and down 1 block. So we'll do it like that. So then now what we can do, I just kept this here for now to keep track of where my entrance was, but I don't really need to do that. So let's finish it up. Then you need to do these in each corner, just for water flow purposes. Oh, too many items with me. There we go, just skipping a little bit here, and now make a water flow, like infinite water flow the whole way around. Skippy, 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 there we go. That was the whole spot. Oh, okay, something is wrong here. Ah, come on. Did I count wrong somewhere? Okay. There's an error somewhere. Unless... Okay, let me figure this out. Oh, I see it. I've managed to mess this up. Because the dimensions is correct, but I managed to create a source block somewhere I shouldn't have. This should fix it though. Let's see. Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, so now I'll go to the middle. Is there something I can get rid of so I can pick up that thing? Let's just place that here for now. There we go. And now, what one needs to do, and I should probably have... Now you need to remove these one. These are just to avoid creating a source block over here. Then you have to put a source block here, like that, to correct the water flow. So now it should work fine. This will not work for items, but there's no items coming out here. This is just for the golems, because they are big enough to be taken by the flow anyway. They are. 2 by 2, I mean, as far as I understand it. So I'm just going to do this on all the corners. Like that. Perfect water flow. Let's see, and then the pattern is as follows. 2 up in each the corners. Like that. And then it was counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 6 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's correct. I'm just going to hold on. That's a bit weird, but oh well. Let's do it like this. It doesn't really work with those guys under there, but I don't really care. So it's going to be, this is just going to be a wall, but here is going to be doors. It would be helpful to be able to see it from around the place, but you can see it from this angle. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Yeah. There we go. In retrospect, I could change some of these corners out with stairs and stuff, maybe. But that's a decorative thing. I can run around and do that later, perhaps. And now we need some doors and inventory space. Alright, now is where it starts to get difficult to maneuver. I might want to make a bridge or something on the outside here, I think. Just to be able to walk. We can take it away later. And then we go door, 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 around the whole place like that. Which should be, what was it? I don't know, can't remember. 48 doors, I think, total. Which is, you need 3 doors to spawn 1 villager, as far as I recall. And that should make us able to spawn 16 villagers, which is the exact amount, if it isn't 15, that you need in order for villagers to produce golems. So this is an infinite spawning thingy for a while, until I reach 16 villagers. Is that what we're doing here? Doors are done. Next step is to add a layer, I guess. Call it a layer. Another floor here. That will be floor number 2. We'll go ahead and do that. Just the same height as the doors here. Okay. That looks good. We could use some more lighting in the middle here, but I don't really think it matters so much in the middle. So we have those over there which will light up the door area, which is the only place where there is flat ground that things can spawn on, but I don't think they can actually spawn there as long as the door is on the same block. I don't really know, so this should be good enough. It's in Doc's version he had torches along the walls, nothing in the middle, so it shouldn't matter. Let's see, and then that should be the same hole as here. Let me make a hole down. Yep, that looks good. And then go up here and somewhere, and it should also light up the roof, as you can see there. Oh, so the next thing we do is we make the pads where the villagers are going to stand on. Should be 4 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the inner part of it. And we're also going to have a frame for the wall. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Just remove this for now. The reason I'm doing it like this is because I just thought for decorative purposes we can put some stairs here. So there should be the right angle. And that should also be correct. It's hard to say from here, but I think that works. Been doing a lot of stair tricks lately, so I think this is correct. There, there, there. There, and there, and there, and there, and finally there. Okay, like this. Then walls, and we're just going to do the half slab thing again until there and there. Could probably live with having some variation in materials, but I don't know. Let's see how this looks first. And that's basically where they are going to stay, and we're going to have some water flow and stuff in here, but I don't need to put that in yet. Let's see what that stair thing looks like. Oh. Yeah, that works out. It's gonna look pretty cool, actually. Yeah. Okay, completed all of them. Put some torches in there, just temporary. They're also going to be one taller, these guys here, but and have a water flow inside to push the villagers away from the walls for some mob spawning reason. I don't know where the mobs would come from, but anyways, so they don't glitch through the walls, I guess. Like just water source blocks in all corners. We're going to do that later. Because now we just, because I need to fill them up with villagers, which is a horrible job. So I'm not going to fit all that into one episode. Of course, this is a let's play, not a tutorial. And let's see, next step. This. Wall it off around here. Actually, that's not gonna fit the design, because this wall it needs to be, or rather, it doesn't have to be higher than 2. So what Doc did was like, this is the entirety of the wall on this floor. But I want to have a half slab on top, so that nothing spawns there. And so we're probably going to do, like, invert our half slab system here a little bit to go like, instead of the top half slabs, then do like the bottom half slabs. So do it like this. That should suffice. So used to the efficiency 5 thing. Yeah, like that. And then these are just going to go up to another one. 70 blocks from the bottom of this, from, yeah, well, 70 blocks up from that floor down there. From that block, actually. So 70 more blocks up. That's something I'm going to do off camera, though. So let's finish this. And there we go. Now nothing should be able to spawn up here, including those. That is not half slabs. Whoa. Where is he? I wonder where he came from. I must have seen him or something down there. Yeah, so that's almost all we have time for in this episode, unfortunately, but we'll continue in the next one. I will say this, though. I make no guarantees that this thing works yet. We'll test that in the next episode, so if you don't take my word for it, so to say. Huh. Oh, that almost worked. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, yep, that worked. So if you haven't been building these things before and you're just inspired by this episode, wait till the next one so we can check that it works, because I'm not sure if these half slabs do anything with whether or not the doors actually functions as houses or not. Don't know. Might have to be solid blocks here, for instance, above the doors, for all I know. But we'll find out in the next episode. The last thing we're going to do now is the same thing as on the bottom floor. Just to fill this up with water, and that's pretty much it. That is the entire thing. And what remains after that is, first of all, to transport villagers, 2 villagers into each of those cells, heighten those cells a little bit and put a roof on them when the villagers are in, put water flow in them to keep the villagers away from the walls there. Build another one of these 70 blocks above it, and then build an identical one to those 2 on the other side of the base. So I'm not going to be doing all of that on camera, naturally. Let's see here. But some of it. But I hope to be able to complete this project in the next episode, not drag it out over 4 or 5 episodes as the squid farm was. Of course, the collection part of it we won't complete in the next episode because that relies on the redstone update. But they will drop iron into the pool of water. That is our goal. And let's see what else. Probably not sure. It depends how long time the villager things take. But we're also going to be doing some outside decorations. That may or may not be on camera. We'll see. If you have suggestions though to the current design, or have spotted a flaw in the current design, please let me know as soon as possible, because I tend to pre-record a little bit. Oh, that's weird. So if your suggestion comes late, I might have already recorded the next episode. Let's see, let me just finish this up. All done. That is it. I guess we could complete this while we're at it. But let's wait. Let's wait and see if we can come up with something cool to do here. Actually, I know what we can do here. My bad. We'll do this. Just do like an inverted version of below. Which side are we on that one? Need some more stairs. And just make some more stairs. Stairs are done. Well, made, I mean. Yeah, that was correct. Just like this. And there's supposed to be a roof on these. Whoa, crap. On these things on the sides here. But let's see. Yep. Whoa! Yeah, this. Yeah. At least we can look at it from a distance now. Let's go a little closer. I don't have my boots on. Of course, that dirt part is coming off. Yeah, we need a little bit more decoration. It's a little bland with just the lines there, but it's a good starting point, I'd say. It's a good beginning. Thinking about hanging some vines from it. Not sure yet. Here's all my stuff. I hope nothing fell down in the hole to somewhere down there. I don't like that hole. I think that's most of it. Let's remember that there is a water flow up there. Hoop, there we go. And then that one. Whoop! Whew. And then that one. Okay, ender pearls for the win. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if the roof is really required here. Since nothing can spawn here. Like, where would they come from? There's nowhere they can spawn here. Except for slimes. No, not even slimes can spawn here. And there's going to be water in here, so they can't spawn there either. Well, who knows? Turns out they can. We can always do a roof. I guess like this. The most obvious choice would be, of course, to do like a glass roof. But it's so obvious, I guess, that I don't really want to. Oh, 3 more. Let's see. And this episode was almost within the time frame for a little bit there. Yeah. Let's do this for now. And it should be spawn safe, pretty much everything here. Just gonna have a look at it. I don't think we can see anything from over there, but on top of it. Oh, crash again. And back. And here we are. That little dirt part there, by the way, inspires me to do like a sort of the same shape, something that holds it up, but probably towards the middle instead, like a hand that holds something. Sort of. I think I'm gonna do that. Let me know what you think. But that's all we have time for, and more than that actually. So this is the beginning, and we'll continue in the next episode, and hopefully get it working in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.